Alright, y'all, had a pretty good hunt this morning. Saw quite a few deer, several again. When I'm in the little ladder stand in the woods and all, bow hunting like that, it's kind of hard to get some of them on film, but had 4 just right up under me. I mean, all less than 20 yards. All we needed was a good buck to come in and we'd have tested the new Mission hammer out, but didn't happen this morning. I've had a honey bun that's been sitting on the dash in the sunlight. Been getting warm. Still got a little Dr. Pepper left. Been need a little breakfast. Let's see what we can get into. Alright, y'all, so I ain't gonna be able to hunt this afternoon. So on some of these days that I don't get to hunt morning and afternoon, try to catch up on some stuff that I need or want to do. Since we've been back from Wyoming, I got these Danner boots. I think there's 400 grams Featherlite and waterproof. Still pretty cool out this morning, so I need to break them in. I can't wear them just a whole lot around here because most of the time around here in Mississippi and Alabama, you better have you some knee-high rubber boots on. Most time what I wear is lacrosse, either lacrosse or muck boots. I like them both. They both got their place. But these things right here I believe are gonna be pretty comfortable. They're kind of stiff, which is kind of good because that means they're gonna be a pretty good boot. So what I'm gonna piddle around here at the barn at, whoa, door, windy today. I am going to try to break the Danners in. I'm gonna show you these shoes I've been wearing that I love. I've always wore cowboy boots, some type of work type cowboy boot, just about every day. My back gets to hurting a lot of times, and I've gotten to where I like a good lace up, some type of shoe for more support. I'm gonna show y'all these here in just a minute. I got them from over at Slade, from where I got the bow the other day. When I usually buy a pair of shoes, I usually end up spending a pretty good bit of money because they make my back feel better, and whatever it takes, that's what I'm gonna do. Them right there feel good. These are called, I think it's Obos. It's O-B-O-S. They're waterproof. It's kind of a high top type deal. Them jokers are right. Because especially, you know, most every morning you come out and it's damp. So these things, even those Keens or Kennetreks or whatever, not Kennetreks, Keen, get them low top ones I wear in the summer. I like waterproof ones because just about every time you come out in the morning, it's gonna be a little damp. And I don't like getting my feet wet right off the bat. So, all right, let's see what we're gonna get into. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, I still got this little trailer hooked up to the 16 Dodge. I'm fixing to unhook it because I'm gonna use this truck tomorrow, most likely. So we're finna get her unhooked. You know, there's only one thing about this trailer I don't like, and it's where the jack is. Right in the middle. You about have to get on the ground to push it down, the spring loaded, and get it down. But I know why they did it, because if you got a load on it, it's a heavy trailer, you want to jack it in the middle. But that's the only thing I don't like about this trailer. So if that's the only thing, we're just gonna deal with it. I don't know if you can put I tell you what I ought to do. I ought to put me a socket out here, weld a socket on there, put that big impact on it, but don't unhook it that much. We'll be all right. Man, it is windy. Windy, windy, windy. Today. It's all right. Gotta get something done, gotta keep rolling. About been deer hunting too much. It sure has been fun. Need a little exercise this morning. Nope. unhook. My airbags are leveling out. Boy, these boots is comfortable. Look good too, don't they? All right, y'all, I ain't been in the black 01 Dodge, I bet you, since the summer. I don't think I've been in it since I filled the fuel tank up and put it on the back. And I need to use it, need to clean it up. I am fixing to see if it'll crank. I bet the batteries is dead. This is when I get ready to sell them, every time I have to pay insurance. But every time I get in them, this thing here is nice now. I bet you it won't crank, but it might. Let's see. Yeah, it's got the air conditioner blowing wide open. That's how long it's been since I've been in it. She might crank. Nope, dead. Gotta get some jumper cables. This is another reason why I need to get rid of something. But worst thing it can be is batteries. I bet they charge back up. Golly, it's a nice truck. That thing got a little over 120,000 miles on it. Just need to run it a little more is all I need to do. And I probably will in the summer. I just don't right now. All right, let's take the 16 and see if we can get her jumped off. All right, got the cables hooked up. She'll crank in a minute. Oh, it took me a long time. I had a couple Dodges before I got that, what Cody called the purple truck, the one that we sold, had a little over 300,000 miles on it. I run it for a lot of years, and I had that 07. Just wasn't ever really crazy about that truck. Put a flatbed on it, short wheelbase. It was a nice truck, put a lot of miles on it. I got rid of it when I got something else. I can't remember, but anyway, it took me a lot of years to find this, the black 01 with this low of miles. It had like 103,000 miles on it when I got it. And then when I found the 98 Dodge, they swapped over to 24 valve, I believe, in 98 and a half or whatever. And that was the first year that they made the extended cab doors open. And it took me a long time to find that truck like I wanted. I mean, it was a cream puff when I got it, 120 something thousand miles or whatever it had on it. It's just 130 or 40, whatever's on it now. I mean, that's why it's so hard to sell them, because it took me so long to find them, and I got them rigged out like they need to be. So, you know, every time I start driving around, it makes me not want to get rid of them. And I know everybody comments, don't get rid of them. So, I mean, I believe in all reality, I'd get rid of these little trucks, and that I'd get rid of the Toyota and the Nissan, new Nissan Titan probably, before I'd get rid of these others. It's just, I like them. All right, let's get in here and see if this thing will crank. Sometimes on these diesels, you had to have 2 sets of jumper cables, and I got the key on. Sometimes one will do it. She's full of fuel, I know that. Listen it out. That right there make you want to keep them. What's this I got on it? 126,000 miles. Can y'all see that? Fixing to be 127,000. She ain't even broke in yet. Sounds good too, don't it? right, I'm finna run her down the road for a minute and then come back and do what we're planning on doing. Man, I love this truck. Like I said, every time I pay insurance on them, I start thinking about selling them, and then when I drive them, I start thinking about keeping them. So I don't know. This one will be here. Guarantee you. Nice truck. Let's run her down the road. Back when I was hog hunting really regular, as most of y'all know, this is what I kept hooked to the Featherlite stock trailer to put my Ranger and dogs and all in. This is what I hog hunted out of. Man, it's, hey, put a ton of miles on it, maybe a little over 20. But man, it's, hey, so far, knock on wood, I got a programmer in it. I can't remember. That's the one good thing about when they went to this 24 valve. You could program it and make her show enough run a little cheaper than you can with the 12 valve with all the injectors and everything you got to do. It's gonna roll cold. Probably ain't gonna be able to see it. Mike can see it. Let's roll y'all out the window so y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it real good. Truck here roll. Got 35 or 315s on it. The only thing about this truck, and a lot of y'all heard me say it before, when I bought it, they said it had 410s gears in it. Am I still filming? Yeah. They said it had 410s in it, 410 gears in the rear end. And when I drove it, I knew it didn't. I done had too many of them. And I didn't know they made such a gear. It's got 456 gears in it. At one time, I forget what they call it. I'll think of it in a minute. They make an add-on deal to your transmission where you can split the gears and get really good low RPMs on the highway. What I did with this one, I didn't want to put 315s on it because I just didn't want this big a tire, even though they do look good. But with that bigger tire on it, it kind of changes your gear, make it like you got a higher gear. And it does pretty good on the highway. I had never really checked the fuel mileage. It does okay. It probably gets, I don't know, 15, 16. Really running it hard and pulling the trailer and all, it still does pretty good. You could probably get 17 out of it if you drove it right. I don't know. This is one of them trucks when you hook to you plan on working and pulling and don't really worry about the fuel mileage, but you can baby it around and it does pretty doggone good. I like this truck. We may have to play with this a little bit more. All right, well, I'm gonna get back to the barn and I got to hook it up to one of the mules trailers, and then I'll tell you what we're working on then. All right, y'all, so I got the Featherlite trailer hooked up to the 01 Dodge. That is what I used to hog hunt. That was my hog hunting rig. Sun's kind of bright. Ranger would go right in the back. Dogs up in the front, dogs in the box on the truck. Kind of hard to see. But this thing has done got nasty. This is an 2003 Featherlite. I believe it's 24 foot. Nice rig. I got the Exus down there that I bought off a buddy several years back. I think it's I can't even remember what model it is, but I don't need two of them. I love the Featherlite, but I bought the Exus trailer because it's got a ramp on the back. Had planned on hog hunting with it more when I got it, and I never did. It's been sitting there. It's got a ramp that was made. A lot of these newer horse trailers got ramps for the horses to go up, and I think they used to put a buggy in that one. But anyway, it's got a little living quarters / tack room up front. I don't need two of them. I about don't need one no more than I ride anymore, but when I do ride, I need a trailer. So I have elected to keep the excess because it can be used more. I've got some plans in the future, stuff I might use with that, and I've got something I want to get, and I'm not gonna buy it. I had a little extra money left over when we sold the Intech trailer. Since we've got the old S&S, I actually, of course, the old S&S is nearly 20 years old. I actually got quite a bit of money left after we sold the Intech and got into the S&S. So I've got something I'm wanting to do y'all are really gonna like, but I'm not gonna buy it or do it until I sell probably this trailer. I've almost got enough from what I got left over from the Intech trailer, but not quite enough, and I don't need to add anything to the farm. I need to the parking lot of the farm, I need to get rid of something. So this is gonna be the first thing I get rid of, because we're not gonna do without a horse or mule trailer. But so what I'm finna do, I'm finna clean this thing up. Probably won't get to the truck today, but I'm fixing to try to clean this trailer up. I don't want to put any of that aluminum bright stuff on it. I'm gonna just try to clean it with soap. All right, y'all, it's taking some scrubbing. I had to get that little brush back there and kind of scrub a bunch of it by hand. It's been sitting there so long. But I believe she's gonna shine again. Y'all look at the difference between that up front and in the back. Heck yeah. That thing's 17 years old, is that right? Yeah. She's gonna clean up pretty good. It's like somebody's nice trailer. It ain't got no miles on it. Ain't hardly ever hauled no animals, few mules. I don't know if it's ever had a cow in it. The fella that had it for me had a lawnmower service. He hauled lawnmowers in it. Brand new, but coming pretty clean. Make somebody a nice trailer. Son gonna pulls like a dream. Don't even know it's back there. This is the trailer that started me on wanting an aluminum trailer. One reason I got that Intech, but now we're back to the steel trailer. We got plenty to pull it. Just about too cold to be washing. Wind on this side, cold. Not getting as serious as I could with it. It's gonna look pretty good. Man, that water's cold. Need to be giving that Dodge a bath, but I don't believe she's gonna get one today. Most all that would come off. I know I could use some of that aluminum bright It would really come off if I'd shown enough scrub, but it's too cold for that today. I may do it again another day, but probably not. Just what happens when they sit. They ain't getting cold now. Amazing how that stuff sticks from all stained that aluminum compared to some steel. But it ain't gonna be too bad. Let's see if this baby will crank now. I don't know if I let her run long enough or not. Oh yeah, like new money. That thing sound good. She dries off, she cleaned up all right. Not just too bad. Could use a sure enough hand scrubbing, but it ain't gonna get it today. Pretty good looking rig. Alright y'all, had a little deer hunt this morning. Got the old black 01 fired off. Maybe she'll stay charged up. Got the Featherlite about half cleaned up, ready to sell. Man, let me tell y'all what. These Danner boots are comfortable. I like them, but either way, I'm about to call it a day. Got to. Sorry about that, but I got to. Appreciate y'all watching.